Good evening, citizens of Santa Clarita, fellow council members, and city staff. Thank you for spending your time this evening watching the results of our democracy in our local government. Please let us remember that yesterday, today, tomorrow, and most of the days in our lives, someone, somewhere will give their life to protect this freedom. Our thanks and gratitude go to them and their families tonight for a debt that we can never repay. When I think of the honor that has been bestowed upon me by the voters of Santa Clarita, that I would be chosen to be awarded the sacred trust of representing you, I am reminded of the words of Abraham Lincoln when he spoke at Gettysburg and said, "This nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people, shall not perish from the earth." I believe that a government of the people is a government that listens to its people, and this I pledge to do. I believe that a government by the people respects all of its people, and this I pledge to do. And I believe that a government for the people sincerely tries to help the people when they have a problem, and this I also pledge to do. No, our government cannot solve all of the problems by itself. The solution cannot always be just write a check. We have to take responsibility as individuals and to work with one another, with our neighborhood groups, and our nonprofit organizations, and our religious organizations, and with other levels of government to solve our problems together. From the oak tree woodlands of Sand Canyon to the paseos of Valencia, and from the apartments of Jake's Way to the ranches of Clarita Canyon, from the historic Old Town Newhall to the scenic hills of Saugus, from the canyons of Canyon Country to the Town Center Mall, we must work and carefully plan and build a great Santa Clarita by working together. I would like to thank my God, the author of all things, for allowing me to serve you. I want to thank my mother and father who taught me what was right from wrong, how to work hard, and how never, ever, ever to give up. To my father who left the Dust Bowl to come to California and pick beans in the fields of Oxnard for $2 a day, who taught me self-sufficiency. Thank you. To my mother, who raised 8 children and taught us the meaning of love and the power of prayer. Thank you. To my wife Ingrid and my daughter Anna Lynn, who sacrifice and support me in everything, believing that working together we can make the world a better place. Thank you. To the Canyon Theater Guild and its board of directors, thank you for sharing my leadership and time with your community. And to my fellow candidates for city council, thank you for keeping our democracy alive by giving the people choices in this election. To Councilman Keller, who is an example of what it means to listen and serve, thank you. To Mayor Ender, for your service of many years to our community, I thank you. And to all the people who voted and remember the value of our republic, thank you. And to all of the people who believed that our city was on the wrong path, who felt they had lost their voice, who believed there needed to be change, and who cared enough to work so hard when everyone said that change was impossible, thank you. You walked house to house, called citizens for hours on end, built signs, sent letters and emails, had countless conversations with friends and strangers, gave of your time and treasure, and even stood on the street corners of our beautiful city, all to tell your fellow citizens that our local government needed fixing. Thank you. You made history. And now the hard work begins. I look forward to working with the City Council and our wonderful city staff to do the job that the people sent me here to do. The culture of our city must change. We must listen with respect to every citizen and live to serve them. There is no other reason for us being here. It is why we formed our own city, and it is the only way we will remain a great city. Of the people, by the people, and for the people. Let this be our goal. May God bless you, and may God bless the city of Santa Clarita.